actors.
Couple of chubbies had to get flabbed around, and so it's just
that was kind of this. That was just the times. But once you figured out the rhythm of stand up and all that stuff, because now I want to say, as much fun as we have, you and I joking around, when you are on stage and you are playing around, I know a lot of your stuff does come from improvisational stuff. Did you learn that quick, or did that come way later?
It came.
Because I would say you're a great joke writer, but I see you do fun improv shit all the time. Like, I know that you're fucking around.
Yeah.
I don't know if they know.
Yeah.
But I can tell.
Yeah.
But I love it so much. But I'm like, is that a thing you learned later in life, or did you knew that when you were young?
I knew I wanted to do that when I started.
Because some guys are to the book. We know guys that never deviate.
Never deviate.
Ever. And you like to fucking play, but it feels like you've been doing it for a long time.
I have. That was always my plan. Like, as I said, I went up initially to learn how to manipulate the stage and the crowd and the energy. Because I knew in the long run, I wanted to be a guy that could walk out, not do my act, and just talk to a room full of strangers off out of the cuff, out of nowhere, and see if I can make them laugh. To me personally, that was the true test of pure funny.
Yeah.
Because there's no net, there's no pre-written stuff, there's no formulated thought. It's just like, here we go, open the door and
jump out.
You're on. And it's like, you got to land on your feet. So I liked pushing myself like that. But for the first few years, I couldn't even look at the crowd. I would walk out and literally stare into the lights and try and blind myself and just do my material. It was scary, but...
I used to do that. I used to black out at the Comedy Store. I would look at the lights as long as I could to not look down at their faces.
Yeah.
But the store was always so daunting. The open mics and stuff there were so mean.
Were they?
Well, because those people knew they were going to get a real show later.
Oh, yeah.
So they wrote you off before you, even if you could be funny. They didn't give a fuck. They didn't want to hear your bullshit because they got tickets and they got there early for the mic, but they knew that the showcase is coming in a couple of comics.
Oh, wait, so you grew up in L.A.?
No, in Chicago. But when I started out here.
Oh, you did?
I wanted to sink or swim, baby, and look at me. I'm sinking to the bottom of the ocean.
Oh, yeah. Nice try, Corky. Corky don't sink.
Corky does.
Float.
Corky float.
Corky float.
Corky float.
Yeah.
When you said you used to dial like that, do you remember, did you ever dial radio stations or no?
No.
You never did that? I used to call for tickets for stuff, all the concert tickets I used to love.
I couldn't be bothered.
You were never a teenage girl? I was a teenage girl for a couple of years.
No, I never did that.
Give me the most embarrassing band that you listen to, because I'll tell you mine right now. I've been listening to it a lot.
Like band that I listen to now?
Yeah, what do you listen to now that you kind of don't like that people would know, but you're like, fuck, I love it, but it's not good?
It's funny. I don't have any shame like that. Like
You have none?
I listened to Wham! Last Christmas I Gave You My Heart all year long. Like I'll be wailing down Hollywood Boulevard going to the gym, and I'll blast it on purpose just to, because it's such a catchy tune.
It is good. Last Christmas I gave you my heart, and the very next day you took it away. Or gave it away?
Gave it away.
Gave it away. I'm sorry. I fucked that up.
Well, thanks for wrecking my
Wham.
song. Yeah.
I've been listening to Dave Matthews Band again.
Oh, yeah.
It's not embarrassing. I never really fell in love with that stuff, that kind of music.
Yeah.
And then a song came on the other day, and I was a little down. It really was sweet. It was just a sweet song.
Yeah, I don't know one thing about him. I just knew he was huge.
It all sounds like that a little bit.
It does?
Yeah. You got the heat out also, and you got no room in honey. Yeah.
Wow.
It kind of has this like, I don't know, not country, but like, yeah, maybe like an
indie
country bluegrass vibey thing.
So I didn't know anything about this guy,
Dave
Matthews, and then I shot a movie called Becoming Winn-Dixie, which we shot in New Orleans. Caramel.
Go ahead.
And so I've done all these movies. My sisters, I have 4 sisters, blah, blah, whatever. And when I told them I was doing a movie with Dave Matthews, it's the only time one of my sisters said, "Oh, will you get an autograph?" And then he took me on his tour bus. And
wow. Did you get an autograph for one of your sisters?
I did. He even did a little doodle for her.
What is it? What did he doodle?
He did a little like stickman type of thing. Yeah, he went
Oh,
above and beyond.
Probably like his symbol. They have like a little symbol, a fire dancer thing. That's like their symbol, I think.
No, it wasn't satanic. It was really sweet and nice.
No, it's a fire dancer is their symbol.
That's Satan stuff.
Well, so what? What are you Christian? What's wrong
No,
with
I
you?
just don't want to come in and do an interview and have someone throw their demon seed all over me.
I'm not a Satanist. I just think he's
I
got
don't
some
know.
good ideas.
I feel there's evil here all of a sudden.
You do?
Yeah. And the way you're looking at me, I sense demon seed.
You do.
See?
What? It's my regular face.
I'm alive. That's what a demon seed does.
What is that? What your demon sounds like?
I'm alive.
Why is he? Is he alive?
Well, there was an old movie in the 70s called Demon Seed.
Really?
It was about these people that make love and create a baby, a devil baby, and the only line it has in the old movie, it goes, "I'm alive," and then the movie's over. Yeah.
Oh, I love that line.
Yeah.
Who has a better demon voice? Let's hear yours. Give me a good line. Not "I'm alive." Give me a good demon.
Okay.
Line.
How sweet, fresh meat.
Fuck, that's really good. Let me see if I can top that.
Do you have any extra bags? We forgot to bring our own.
That's a demon at like Trader Joe's that forgot to bring its
It sounded
bags.
a little Shakespearean. There's a little British lilt on it, and that really takes the horror out of it. So if there's demons in purgatory, but
That's
you
where-
did not make it down to the lower strata. You were nowhere near the
That's kind of how I feel.
fiery brimstone.
That is going to be me, right in purgatory.
Yeah,
This is my
at
impression.
best, you're a purgatory demon.
This is my impression of a demon who just won't valet. He just won't
Okay.
because it's not money, it's principle.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He should, but he's like, I don't want someone driving my car, and we can find a spot. Okay,
Yeah.
here we go.
No. We're going to keep circulating the block until someone leaves. Oh, are you leaving? No. Son of a bitch.
How was that?
Well, when you play this back,
Mm-hmm.
you're going to say, and you have to play it backwards, as
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
You said circulating the block.
Yeah.
What you wanted to say was circling. We're going to keep circling the block.
No, circulating.
No, circulating means circulation. You see,
Yeah.
see, Satan's at work right now, throwing you off. The devil, the demon seed in this room made you say it wrong.
You think so? To fry is waiting for you.
Imagine if they had demon commercials that came on late at night.
Do you believe in the devil? You look like you do.
100%.
Yeah,
How could you not?
I know.
If you believe in something good, you got to have something bad down
Yeah.
there.
Without darkness, there can be no light. And without light, you need light. Without light, there would be no General Electric. And without General Electric, there would be no rice. Rice? Why do we have rice? Because it's brown and white. Why not black?
Why isn't there black rice?
There is. Have you ever had wild rice?
There's some black pieces in there, but it's mostly
And what are the black pieces? They're rice. So what does that make them?
it's not dominatory black. It's
Black rice.
Why you want to cut out the blacks?
I like black
Whoa,
rice.
bro,
I
whoa.
like black rice.
Yeah, but now you're saying there's no black rice?
There's not enough.
Okay,
as far as my money's concerned, there should be way
Okay.
more black rice on the market. Everybody says you want brown or white. It's like, what about black?
Okay.
What about black rice?
Black rice, you know where wild rice comes from? I'm guessing you don't, just looking in your googly eyes over there.
Thailand.
No.
Where?
A lot of it comes from North America, from the marshes of North America.
Lie.
The natives go along in their canoes and they actually bash it in. It grows out of the water in shallow marshes, and they bash it right into the
Why do they
basin
wanna
of the canoe.
hit it so hard? What's that for?
That knocks it out of its husk. And I know you know that word, husk.
Yeah.
And they collect it in the canoes, and that's why it's a little more expensive. It's a bit precarious to harvest, if you know what those two words are.
I don't.
Okay.
But I'm
well,
guessing it's hard to get, is what you were trying to say.
Bingo.
Yeah, that makes sense.